Okay guys, so to most of you, this just looks like a regular iPhone 11, but it's more than that. It's an iPhone 11 on iOS 26. To show this, you can see all the icons have changed. For example, the weather icon has changed, and also there's a new feedback option because it is a beta software. And if you are planning to update your iPhone 11 to iOS 26, you would expect some lag because it will be slow, as it's an older iPhone, came out 2019, and this will be one of its last updates. As you can see, when you open settings, scroll out camera, then there is a bit of lag, but you have to expect that for almost a 7-year-old phone now. And also there's a preview option, and I haven't tested this out yet as I've just got it. For Apple Watch, it looks almost the same on there, and in utilities it looks different. The calculator, it looks the same. Then if we go over to the camera app and let it load, we can see the options are different now compared to what it used to be like on iOS 18, as it's more clean, it's quicker to do. So on video, it still has 4K 60, and the camera front facing, it's still clean. So just to see how good the camera is, we're going to take a photo of Sonic there. A bit of shutter lag then, but it's still a good photo for its age. Then on here now, there's a new games option, and Apple has changed this, so then you can prioritize it. Then yeah, so more people get to use it. And also on this model, you're more likely to run out of battery, as it's an older device and it's using more battery because the operating systems are more heavy than they used to be. Now the Apple Store, it looks different. Most of the things on here look different. For example, FaceTime, that looks different. Now that we've just gone into the calendar app, it looks completely the same as it did before, and that's going to be the same for most apps. It's just a new outside layer on it, and the clock, it's the same on the inside, just a new face on it. And it's the same for the Calls app, except from the bottom bit, but most of it hasn't changed. And also on here, Translate, it looks different, and it is different on the inside. So they have changed on what's on the inside compared to some other apps, but not on all of them. They're only changing some of the apps that aren't used as often. So then if you're used to iOS 18 or 7 and above to 18, so you don't get confused, as most of Apple's customers, they're used to the older software. As if you used to have an iPhone 5S when it was first released, you would have been confused if you've had one of them and now you're about 60 years old and you don't know how to use it because of how they've changed the interface, which would have confused most older customers. And also, in my opinion, I believe that some people would have been confused even if they're from the millennium and from the current generations, as they won't be used to it, they won't know what to do with it because it's completely different on most of the bits. But people, they would definitely be able to get this functioning properly because it's quite basic. And on the lock screen, we can see that all the ways that you turn on stuff, that's exactly the same as it was before. So there shouldn't be any problems there. And that's the end of my video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. drop a comment if you have any suggestions for the next video that I make, and tomorrow there'll be a job lot video. Thank you for watching. Bye.